I'm going to go through this PowerPoint with you real quick. Learning target. You can compare and contrast appeasement, isolation, and a chicken game. So you don't really need to know a chicken game. It's not too important. The only real things you don't know is appeasement, isolationism. Appeasement, isolationism. Let's do this. Next slide. Okay, so appeasement is basically Adolf Hitler's strategy. Now that he's firmly in control of Germany after the Reichstag fire, Enabling Act, and then the Night of Long Knives to get rid of his competition, the Nazi Party, ROM, and the Night of Broken Glass to test out German people's attitudes about the Jews. He's ready to really go after what he wants. What he really wants, again, is to do World War II and get revenge about World War I. He wants back in that fight as desperate as he can. He wants back in that thing. He thinks Germany can just win it. They just got to get back in the fight. But the German people are not complete idiots, and they realize how devastating the last war was, and the ridiculous numbers. Over 97% of the population, male population, 15 to 55, dies in the war. They have a massive, massive problem. Population has risen up again, and they're ready to go, but they don't want in this fight. So Hitler needs to find a way to pick a fight. And appeasement is his way of doing it. Appeasement. The root word in appeasement, if you look at the PowerPoint, which I'm looking over here, so okay. PowerPoint. If you look at that root, appeasement. I won't do that to you again. It's probably make somebody sick. Sorry about that. Appeasement. The root word is to please, or make someone happy. To please somebody. Appeasement, that's basically the deal. It's diplomacy, a form of diplomacy where you try to make your opponent, your enemy, happy. This sounds crazy. Why would you want to make your enemy happy? And some of you are thinking, well, to lull them into a false insecurity, which, some level. But that's not really what it's about. It's about bullies. So, we all know that Jacob was bullied quite a bit. As was, of course, Shmuel by Jack. No, I'm sorry, the other way around. But, when they paid off their bully, or in the movie, I'm not really being serious with those examples, in like TV shows and stuff like that, they're always after like lunch money. You know what I mean? You're always paying off the bully, your lunch money, you're paying off this, you're doing whatever they want in order to get them to stop giving you swirlies or whatever. I realize how I look now. Just came back from a joggy jog. Gotta get that. Keep this gorgeous body. When you pay off a bully with your lunch money or whatever, that's appeasement. You make them happy so that they will not fight you. Appeasement is to make somebody happy so they won't want to fight you. You listen to what they want, and you give them it or some of it, and then you avoid the war. And the war could be worse. So that's basically the deal. Hitler knows he's full of it. He's absolutely bluffing here. Mussolini, his Italian ally, when they go to the do appeasement, asks him, "Can we really get this stuff?" Hitler goes, "No. They're probably gonna go to war with me." So Hitler says all this stuff. He says all the time, like, "Look, Adolf Hitler, I need a meeting if we're going to avoid World War II. Adolf Hitler, I'm a man of peace. I don't want a war. All of Germany knows I don't want a war. But we have to have a talk." And what he wants to talk about the Suess Treaty. So he invites France and England, a bunch of other countries for World War I. His ally, Italy, and him go. And they have a meeting, and he says, "Look, the Versailles Treaty is so unfair. There's no way I can pay this stuff back. Also, I'm going to have to raise the military by 85%. But I'm not paying you guys back. Forget that." England and France like, you know what? Versailles Treaties, war reparations, paying back us, that was kind of a jerk move, and it crashed the German economy. You guys have the hyperinflation thing going on, and your money's not really worth anything anyways. Fine. Don't pay it back. France still wants to be paid back intensely, but when England backs down, France backs down and says, "Okay, Germany, you can stop paying us back, and you've paid us enough." First thing he asks for. And they say, "Oh, good. We've avoided a war. Thank goodness. Adolf Hitler, I'm a man of peace. I don't want a war." Not sure if I'm doing here. Yeah. And then Adolf Hitler says, "Oh, wait, one more thing. I almost forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm Adolf Hitler. I'm a man of peace, but I've got to increase the size of the military. I mean, there's no way around that. I had a thing for this. I'm going to pause this real quick. Did I pause it? I didn't pause it. There we go. I paused it. Editing. Super advanced stuff. Adolf Hitler, I'm a man of peace. You know that I want peace with you. I fought in World War I. I lost so many friends. The last thing I want is revenge from my freaking friends. No, I'm a man of peace. So, if you let me have back my military, if you let me have it back, I certainly won't go to war with you. This hat? No. This is my old war hat. I'm proud of what I did in the military, but I don't actually want to go to war. It reminds me not to fight. It's not like I'm getting ready for a war. It's not like I need this military to fight a war. I'm not doing that, France and Germany. Or France and England. Calm down. Germany wants peace. It's not like I put on some hat that was designed to actually fight in a war. This is just ceremonial, It's not like armored. I'm a man of peace. Adolf Hitler. So they agreed to give Adolf Hitler 85% of his military back, and ignore those terms of Versailles Treaty. The military grows. He also has the brown shirts, which is just absorbed in the regular military in mass numbers, or into the SS. They still got that secret private army in the SS. Should about more. By the way, this helmet was in D-Day. On the beaches of Iwo Jima. Oh, no. Iwo Jima is against Japan. In the beaches of France in Normandy. Normandy is Magellan. Anyways, I'm going to take that stuff out now. So, that whole pause, now that I see with my hat trick, definitely not worth it. Just so I grab those hats. Anyways, yeah. This is a sniper's hat from Germany. But anyways, when we get back to class, I'll show you guys and a bunch of other stuff. So Adolf Hitler asked for peace. So a little time goes on, they keep the peace going, Germany's military increases, they stop paying off stuff, whatever Hitler can increase, because he's not paying the Versailles Treaty anymore, he can increase the military budget. And then he says, whoa! England, France, I'm a man of Hitler, I'm a man of peace, but I need to have one more meeting. I must have Czechoslovakia. Are you kidding me? Czechoslovakia, part of it was part of Germany. You broke it up. But I need Czechoslovakia. I can't survive without Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia says, absolutely not. We're our own country. We're going to do our own thing. We're the alliance. England, France, you got my back. England? France? Come on, man, have my back. And they're like, yeah, you can't have Czechoslovakia, buddy. No way. No way. Come on, Adolf Hitler. Calm down with that. And Hitler's like, if I cannot have Czechoslovakia, then it's war. Forget about it. And Mussolini comes along and plays his little role, and he grabs Adolf Hitler and he's like pulling him back. He's like, hold me back, Italy, hold me back. Adolf Hitler's acting like he wants this war, and he does want this war. But more than anything, he wants to make the deal. He's bluffing. Italy asks him in private, in between these meetings when they break down, because they go on for like a day and a half. What do we do if they call our bluff and we actually go to war? Can we beat them? And Hitler goes, oh, no, they're going to crush us. If they actually go to war with us, they're going to crush us. But I think they might give us Czechoslovakia. You know what I mean? I think they feel bad about the Versailles Treaty, rightfully so, but I think they feel bad about it. And I think I use that guilt to wheedle the country out of them. So Italy, England and France eventually agree. They eventually agree and give Czechoslovakia to them. But Czechoslovakia says, absolutely not. No way I'm letting my country join with them. We'll fight Germany alone. We can take them. We can take Germany all alone. Czechoslovakia for Germany. Let's just go. No need for a world war. England and France are so determined to avoid war that they actually agree to side with Adolf Hitler. And they support him in the war if Czechoslovakia doesn't agree. So now it'd be like England, France, Germany, Italy against just Czechoslovakia. And Czechoslovakia has to agree to a peace treaty, has to agree to just basically give their country over to Hitler. And now Hitler has two countries, Germany and Czechoslovakia. On a side note, Czechoslovakia had like double the air force, tanks, and infantry, regular military men, that Germany did. Czechoslovakia would have wiped the floor with Germany. And what they've really done is they now tripled Hitler's military. He's got all these extra tanks, all these extra planes, and all these extra soldiers in Czechoslovakia. Plus he's got the black shirts nobody knows about. I mean, they know they exist, they don't know how big they've gotten. The SS. He's building up this massive force so he can take on the world. And they're giving him the keys to it. And they think it's the greatest thing in the world. Only one man really, in all of England, really gets in their face and protests this. A small member of the parliament, which is like a congressman or senator, named Winston Churchill, who becomes very famous because he calls everything Hitler's going to do here. But the vast majority of England thought what happened was great. They had a peace treaty. They avoided the war. You got to think about how devastatingly stupid World War I was, and that's how they viewed this coming war. They didn't realize it would be a totally different bag. That Germany had turned super evil all of a sudden out of nowhere, seemingly to everybody else in the world. They just didn't get it. They didn't get the stab back theory. They didn't get who Adolf Hitler was. They didn't get what the Enabling Act was really about and what the Night of Long Knives was a test for. So Hitler, through appeasement, gains a whole country of Czechoslovakia, including all the military, and adds it to his own, including their budget. He almost broke his own budget, paying for the military, when he got Czechoslovakia, and he took their treasury, continues to build up the military. And he'll spend all that away until finally he says, whoa, one more meeting, just one more meeting. This is the last thing, I promise. I know you gave me Czechoslovakia. I know you let me increase the military. I know you let me stop paying. But, I mean, obviously I need Austria. Austria is Hitler's home country. It's where he was born. A lot of German or Austrian soldiers agreed to fight for Germany in World War I after Germany left the war. He says, they're part of us. And some of them are ethnically German and speak German. They have to be part of this thing. How can I abandon my own people in Austria? You got to give me Austria. Austria says, no way, dude. There's no way. Look, he asked for Czechoslovakia, and then he said it was the last time, and now he's back again. If you get him stuff, he'll just keep taking stuff. We got to put our foot down. We can have nothing to do with this dude anymore. We got to say no to Germany, absolutely. Oh, in America, Dr. Suess calls all this. Who's a serious political cartoonist. Only makes kids' books after he's fired, being too against Adolf Hitler. He was unfair, quote unquote, to Adolf Hitler. A decent man, according to most papers. And he was on the cover of Time Life as the Man of the Year in America. It's crazy. But anyways, you can find that image on Google or wherever you find like Time Magazine's Man of the Year and has a picture of Adolf Hitler. They don't like it on there, but it's always on there. And it's very historically accurate. Don't say hi to the peoples if you want. And you got to bed.
Hi.
All right, you got to go back to your math, bud.
And I took a break.
You take a break? All right, Ethiopia. Well, then wear a war helmet.
Okay.
All right, if we're going to do this, Totes, you got to be part of this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Ethiopia's on the Allied team in World War II, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. So you're going to play the leaders of the Allied team, the leader of your team, the biggest leaders, the most important countries, England and France, okay? I'm going to be Germany. Daddy's from Germany, right?
Yeah.
Good, okay, so, Toters.
Yes.
I don't want war. My name is Adolf Hitler. I'm a man of peace. A man of peace, Adolf Hitler. But you're going to force my hand, Totes. I'm going to have to kill and go to war, and my people are going to die, and your people are going to die, and tons of people are going to die, because I have to have Austria. I was born in Austria. Austria should be mine. Can I have Austria, please?
No.
It'll be war if you don't give me Austria. Give me Austria, Totes. Give it to me.
No.
Give it to me. Totes, give it to me. No. So, Toto, you give it to me right now. Toters, give it to me. I'm not playing with you, young man. Give me Austria now. Tell me I can have it. Tell me I have it! All right. And they give it to him. That just happened. He's not supposed to be down here. I'm in the basement for a reason. No, you already said yes.
No.
Shh. Okay, quiet down for a bit. Okay, good. They give him Austria. Austria says, no way we'll go for this. We'll fight it out. We'll fight out them. No. And I got to be serious now, Toads, okay? All right. I got to be... Seriously, I got to be serious, okay? Okay. Okay. Are you done with your math? What are you doing? You're taking a break?
Yeah.
All right. You got your gun? I tell you what, you can play a role in this, Totes. If you leave the helmet on, you go get a Nerf gun, okay?
Okay.
All right, go, quick. I need you for it. All right, so back to it. Sorry about that. Except Shamal who loved it. You know what I mean? Oh, no, I got rid of my PowerPoint. No. Oh, it's not great. There we go. No. Oh, you got it real quick. All right. No, I'll be ready for it in a second, Totes. Just chill for a minute. Back up for a second.
No, Doctor, so good.
Back up for a second. I got to finish this, okay? You're going to make it take too long. Who am I? I'm talking to my class. So Hitler demands Austria. Austria says it's going to fight it out. no matter what. Again, England, France, as you predictable, agree. And they actually give them Austria as well. Austria says, no. They say, if you don't, we'll back Hitler. We got to avoid this war. This is the last time. No matter what he asks for next, we're not going to do it. But we're going to give him Austria. Austria says, well, if you guys are going to back him, I can't take on him, Italy, and England and France at the same time, so Austria also becomes part of Germany. So now Germany has Czechoslovakia for free, has Austria for free, and what would have happened if Austria had been allowed to fight it up? They just got out of the way and let Austria fight back with their ally, even enough to let them have their war. They'd have crushed Hitler. They had twice the tanks and planes and troops, basically, even more so, like 2.5 times, that Austria had 2.5 times more than Germany and Czechoslovakia combined. They'd have crushed Adolf Hitler. There'd been no way. Plus, Austria's up in mountains, and it's very hard to do the type of warfare they're going to do up in the mountains, which is not trench warfare. It's a thing called blitzkrieg, which we'll get into later. But Austria would have absolutely won. But now Hitler has this new force. So he doubles his force again. So he starts with one troop, right? Let's just go with one soldier. Then he gets twice that in Czechoslovakia, right? Then he's got 3. Then he goes to Austria, which has 2.5 times. So that's 7. And now his armies went up to 10. From 1 dude to 10. He's just blown up, and it's cost him nothing. And when he finally, he's paid a ton of money to increase the German military and get those Liebenborn kids up and running, and a bunch of other programs, get these new tanks getting going, whatever, and these new war weapons. But while it's happening, his force is just massively jumping in size like nobody's business. So that's the ridiculous stupidity going into World War II of the Allies. So they give them that or whatever. In the meantime, U.S. is not dealing with this at all. It won't help out in any way, shape, or form. And it says it's in a policy called isolationism. Isolationism is where you don't deal with anyone, like with Japan we talked about, when they wouldn't let anyone in the country or whatever. Now, we would let people in and out of the country or whatever. We just wouldn't join alliances. America's just we're doing our own thing. And the whole war is going, we're no war is happening. No. Like totally when I tell them it's bath time.
Hey.
Now I hear Mom drawing it. But anyways, yeah. And now there's a problem with the PowerPoint, which is just great. I have to reload it. Fantastic. We're almost done with this thing. I should apologize for the length. Why would you kill Hitler? I'm a man of peace, Hitler. Hitler, Toters, do you remember who leader of the Nazis is?
Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler, that's right. And is he a good guy or bad guy?
Bad guy.
He's a super bad guy. Okay, so then there's some questions and some Dr. Suess. Good, some Dr. Suess things here, whatever. So yeah, we're all done, man. Yeah. After this, he'll finally ask for Poland, and that'll be too much. They'll finally put their foot down on Poland. But Hitler wants the war. He'll come up with a very clever plan, which we'll talk about next time, in order to make it look like Poland attacks him. And Toters will play a part in that, which is why I have him in this outfit or whatever. And we'll make that video now. For right now, though, I'm going to upload this one, and this one will be for tomorrow. Say goodbye to all the people's totes.
Bye-bye. What is the coronavirus?
Yeah, watch out for the coronavirus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Wash your hands, people.
Yeah, people, wash your hands.
And not you'll get the coronavirus too.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you don't finish your math work, you get corona.
Hey!
It's true. All right.
Say that one more time.
Is there a dart in there? There better not be, mister.